Um, you know, straightforward, if I give you, we're here, so we can high level everything. On a high level, 36 months is the amount of time that any sub two deal is going to take for us to refi and get rid of them, right? So if you're on the phone and you're talking about a sub two deal, don't be trying like just don't adjust the conversation or get them even in the thought realm of we wanted to get a sub two deal and you guys stay on the 30-year mortgage for 30 years, right? That would be stupid on all ends. So in the beginning, to even let them know how well we handle this, say like we don't need more than 36 months. And for whatever reason, that sounds like less than 3 years, right? So you just let them know, hey, like we won't take more than this amount of time. There will be a clause for us that says, hey, if this loan is less favorable than the one that we have, then we have another 12 months to figure out, another solution automatically. But more than likely, I'll be able to secure some kind of financing. If not, like what I told the sellers in that video that I posted, that older one, was that I'll either have the capital to buy them out of their position or we'll just be able to refi. Right now, just focus on the 36 months and we'll be able to refi them out of first position. That lets everybody know, no matter whether it's a VA loan, a fucking reverse mortgage, a regular loan, FHA, conventional, whatever it is, you won't be on it forever. And that's not what we're asking for. The other simple things, we'll get our own insurance. We will, most of the time, because of the situation, this just allows for them to break even, right? James, your deal is very close to that of like, we it could have been a sub two deal where we just come in and take over the mortgage, pay the realtor, and then we don't even have to write as large of a check. I don't think she's situated to be able to do that. Right? Still means the home, like she still wants to be free of the mortgage in this case, right? Um, in the deal that you heard John yesterday, it was he's trying to get rid of it to free up some capital, but he would also just like to be out from this as an investor, right? That's just a bill for him right now. So
Right. Right.
I want a property at this point. Give me a bill. Give me some more to lean on right now, honestly. So when you are in the beginning stages of these sub two transactions, I would like for you to ask for a mortgage statement and a repayment statement as early as possible, right? Sometimes, depending on who your seller is, they may have to call and then get a fucking letter sent to their home. That takes 7 days. And I'm saying like maybe because I've had that happen on multiple occasions. It's not maybe 125, but it happens often enough to say on the first call, if we're having a sub two conversation, start to get the paperwork that we need for the end of the transaction, right? So repayment statement, mortgage statement, current mortgage statement, right? Those two pieces of info, we can pretty much wrap the entire transaction up because we have all the data that we need, who we're paying, what the interest is, what your actual mortgage payment is. All the stuff that I need in order to underwrite this transaction is right there in those two documents, right? Simple stuff, and full well, yeah, the mortgage stays in their name. They transfer all rights, ownership, and all the bullshit responsibilities over to us, right? That's all these two things say. They transfer the property, simple stuff, and then the existing finance on the terms. That's what we walk through. It's 3 pages. The second page is expectations from both sides. They expect us to complete due diligence within the agreed period, earnest money, keep the mortgage payments and insurance payments and all things after closing up to date, maintain property, yeah, right. And then our expectations, accurate information, keep payments through up until closing, provide reasonable access on due diligence, disclose liens, sign document required to complete the transaction, and then they have to sign this document with us for the due on sale clause, just in case. Now, what I care about with you guys are these parameters, right? This is what TCs need in order to fill this deal out. In order to get your transaction done, TCs need these things. If you get them the repayment statement and the mortgage statement, you don't have to fill all the shit in, right? You can just do this. You can use the property and the purchase, which is just what's the purchase price, What is the seller getting, if anything? I'm going to add a line in here for the agent commission and then the earnest money deposit. All right. Closing details. This is all stuff they need. I do not want TCs coming back to ask you for this info. Due diligence period, estimated closing date. If you need this stuff from me, ask me, but don't have them have an extra line of communication. This stuff, we have to make it easy on them to get the offers back quicker, right? So closing details, purchase details, if you can get them this stuff through the two documents, your life should be easy because they can they're smart. They can figure everything else out, right? That is the entire contract. This is the offer, right? This is the offer, not contract. Contract is like five other documents. This is just us getting a good looking, presentable, hey, I'm willing to sit down and talk to you about sub two. This may just get us a meeting, but it's a real offer, right? Again, what I care about with you guys, because these two documents don't change, these two pieces, they will never change. Maybe wording will change, but this is what I care about as far as parameters from you guys. So again, when this will be official today as a like, hey, this is the document that we're using. But just wanted you guys to see it and also just walk through a sub two transaction, the way that it's going to work out from our end, right? Well, I've talked about underwriting these a few times. Right now I would love to be in a buying season of these sub twos as they make sense. Um, I'm not buying nothing in Florida. It doesn't matter what your cash flows right now. I don't want the property taxes or anything to do with Florida right now. And that's just personal. It has nothing to do with.
So, Malachi, say that again. You don't want Florida and you don't want Texas for
No,
sub
no, no,
two?
no, no. I'm not buying anything in Florida. We aren't buying anything in Florida.
Okay, Florida, no. Got it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. As far as transactions goes, we can wholesale every day of the week in Florida. And I got, tools
Okay.
and connections for Florida. I'm not going to write a check for Florida, right? And that has to do with like final decisions. Sometimes John, you were probably the first to be like, what the fuck is he talking about on this pricing, right? Yeah, right. It happens. And some of that is because I'm not the one making the decision. So I will ask you for a margin that is for their mental sake, not mine, right? When it's me, these equations make sense for me. I'm going to go back to the lender and say, look, we're going to sit down and underwrite. Everybody's not underwriting the same, and everyone isn't even doing a deeper dive on their underwriting. They're just throwing the goddamn thing into an equation and saying, "Hey, it doesn't meet my number. Get the fuck out of my face." All right, I can't. We need people that care and like take the nitty gritty of the numbers and look through. The hedge funds don't just throw it into a calculator. The guys actually walk through. They may have another GC come and do it. They care, right? If the hedge funds can take time to take a deeper dive at a property, this local guy who has, cash and has done a few flips can also do the same thing. So it's just who you work with. That's all. So that's that. That's that. We're gonna knock some sub two transactions out. John, I'm happy to deep dive on as many sub two transactions as you need because I would like you to also do some. It would help in your just deal pipeline in general to get some sub twos flowing through what you
Cool.
got right now. All right. Um, Now I don't, John, I know I got properties to underwrite of yours. What I would like to do today is sharpen swords. So I would love it for you guys to jump on the phone through some leads. You guys have your own leads in your own pipeline. So I'll do some new things instead of doing the same deals that we have done. I got some training leads that I pulled already, so we can work through those. Um, and you don't necessarily need to share your screen for underwriting because I still got, well, no, no, you can, you can. Just give me 1 second to grab this. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Arizona leads. Arizona leads. Arizona leads. Now, two other things I want to do. One, both of you, James, you've had multifamily deals in your lead list?
Like maybe one. It's like a development deal.
Yes. And then maybe you got some like random assignments that may have been plain deal.
I would love to talk more about the multis and especially doing the comps and the ARV.
Yeah, definitely.
That's because I got a bunch of them. I sent a couple over to you already. Um, just trying to get a handle on, are we basing that on it's a net operating income cap rate and putting all that together in a
Yes.
way that makes sense?
We will definitely walk through some multis. Let's do two connections each. John rock out two, James rock out two, and then let's switch over to multifamily after those reps.
If I'm
Cool.
calling on Google Voice, are you going to be able to hear me? Do you know?
Like it going through your desktop?
Yeah.
I
Probably not. I think can you call through this chat? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't think so.
no, I don't think unless you play your audio, like unless you play your output audio through your speakers, that we will be able to hear you, John. Like I
All
don't
right.
think we'll be able
Let's
to get
do
it.
it on the cell.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Redfin. I'm going to take that first one then. Yeah.
Yeah, if we do first two connections, right? So there's means it takes you down this list to get to two people. For sure.
Okay. So I'm not sharing my screen, correct?
Yeah, no, you can. I'm leaving it
Oh,
open. So you do that.
okay.
Did you put a list that I'm not seeing somewhere?
It's in the
It's in,
chat.
it's in the chat, bro.
Oh, okay, this chat. Got it. Ah,
That down there. Got to rearrange my screen here just a little bit. There we go. All right. So we have Louise. Yeah, yeah. I'm not used to it on my phone here. Hold on.
See if this person is available.
Hi, Louise. It's John. I'm calling about one of the properties you have available.
Thanks, John. Please stay on the line. Person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey Louise, it's John here. I'm actually giving you a call about one of the properties you have listed on the market here. This is the one at 22624 South 208th Street. That's a mouthful in Queen Creek. Do me a favor, give me a call back when you get a moment, 661-241-3237. And I would love to be able to talk about that one with you. Appreciate your time. Thank you. What happened? Well, this one is pending.
Yeah, I hit the next one. These are warm leads. I've called on all these ones.
Do you do anything special with pendings at all, or do you just call and say, "Hey, if it falls through, give me a call"?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll figure out if they're a flipper, if
That's
they're
another
if
one.
they're a flip like a realtor that often represents flips. Um, if not, it doesn't really matter, right? Sometimes realtors get a flip, and it's like the only flip that they've done in their entire career. Like, here's your contender. Yeah, man, this is if anything, it just lets me know that this was a good list. Look at that, man.
What list is this?
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's give Lauren a call.
Going nice B&B this side of Arizona.
Yeah, I was trying to reach Lauren. Do I have the right number?
No, I'm she's gonna be right
Yeah, my name is John. I was actually giving her a call about a property in Paradise Valley that she has listed at 6402 East Fanfall. Yeah, you're familiar with it?
now. Yeah, were you interested? What are you? I can probably answer your question for you.
Well, potentially here, it came across my desk as a possible opportunity. It's on an acre of land and there's no HOA. Is that right?
Yeah.
That could be huge. Okay, so there's got to be something wrong here, Megan. What's the issue that I'm not seeing here? It says being sold as is. That usually is a red flag for a little bit. What's the red flag here? I'm not personally. My GC is, and my underwriter is. So they wanted me to reach out to you here. Okay, so he's relocating for. Okay, so it's not financial reasons. There's no foreclosure list pendants, anything like that. Okay, all right. Oh, terrific. Oh, wow. Okay, well, it's a $2.5 million home. Why is she wanting to move? I mean, is there anything that's not really like, gosh, I mean, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop here, Megan. There's got to be something else here with a $2.5 million home. It looks beautiful. The photos all look beautiful. I understand it's a little bit dated, built in 1970, right? I'm sorry. This would be a what? You said a scrape? I'm not familiar with that. Oh, okay. So this is a full demo. Wow. Okay, and that's a lot of square footage. Okay. Well, no, we are buyers. We are actually the end buyers. That is our intention going into every deal. Um, just we love Arizona, Paradise Valley, beautiful area. I know a little bit about it, not a lot, but it sounds like that might be very nice. I know you're not the actual listing agent. I understand you are like a co-lister. Is that right?
I'm not listed on that property at all. I just work for.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I saw your name here. It looks like on the listing on Redfin. So I thought it was like a co-brokerage agreement or something like that. That's okay. That's okay. Um, so you're asking 249, so about two and a half right now. It needs some updating. You said it needs a full rehab and everything. The lot is a very nice size, a full acre like that. Is that primarily, do you think, where the value might be in the property is the lot itself?
Um, I wouldn't say so. Just especially in that area, in that neighborhood, like
Hmm.
it's gonna be pretty hard to find, a lot where you can do kind of whatever you want with it. Um,
Well, that
kind of, you can make it like $10 million.
I mean that kind of leads me into my next question here. If I wanted to develop something on that 1 acre, are there any and like zoning restrictions or anything I got to be aware of there if I want to Airbnb it and put up a bunch of individual units? Is anybody going to have a problem with that?
I'll have to double check on the Airbnb, but as far as the zoning, no, there's not really any issues.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, terrific. Now, given the fact that his girlfriend wants out, which, honestly, I can appreciate that. I understand where he's coming from. What kind of time frame are we looking at in terms of when they want to have this all closed up and done? Is there like anything pending? Like they've already signed a contract with another property, or are they just crossing their fingers and see what happens, or they're not? It's vacant. How long has it been vacant?
I think like 4 months.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That is potentially important. Any maintenance or other things like the big three, right? Roofing, HVAC, foundation, beyond just the fact that it needs some gutting and rehab inside. Are the big three okay like that?
Uh,
Okay. We'll we'll put a small question mark next to that one. Okay, but it does need a full rehab though,
yeah.
right? Okay. Would you have any possible indication as to, because you know the market a lot better than I ever will there, right? Do you have any idea once we're done with all the rehab and the gutting and putting things back together, make it the prettiest property in the neighborhood? What do you think it might sell for? Any idea?
Um,
Well, yeah, like an ARV. What would you estimate? About 4.5. Okay. That's interesting. I like that. That's a good number.
Yeah.
Okay. And now with a full gut, this is a large property, right? I mean, it's a lot of square footage here. Hey, have you had any estimates for what that rehab is going to run? Have you had somebody run through that and take a look? And okay, well, I would have our GC walk through it as well. I didn't know if maybe you might have an idea for that, but if it's a full rehab, that gives me a starting point there. And you said this is free and clear, or is there a mortgage out there? It is. Oh, I like that even more. Given the fact that his girlfriend really wants to get out of there, is he stuck on getting like a big bag full of cash and paying all the taxes, or is there some opening here to work on terms? What do you think?
It might be stuff like a little bit, but I really don't know.
I'm so sorry you can hear my dog in the background. I apologize. Okay. He's very happy. His mama just got home. So, okay, so there might be a possibility for some terms on there, but he would prefer cash, obviously. Um, is if it were all cash, what kind of wiggle room under that 2.5 do you think there is? 2.35, maybe 2.25. It's got to start with a two, though, right? Oh, okay, okay. But he might be, okay. Yeah, that's fine, Megan. Not a problem. I'm doing my first exploration of the property right now. It looks very nice. I would like to talk about this a little bit more. Either tonight or tomorrow, let's you and I reconnect and fill out the rest of the details on here. All right. Thank you for your time. Bye bye. All right. Kind of interesting. I mean, they're asking 2.45, and she's saying an ARV around 4.5. That could be interesting.
It'll be interesting to figure out what the actual ARV is. I don't know if she knows. Um,
She may not. We always have to do our own due diligence, but um, that was interesting. Now, being a full gut, I haven't taken a look at the pictures here at all.
well, two things. Well, first of all, good shit. Great call. Went through everything.
Thank you.
Couldn't have said that you missed anything aside from the chat because it already said seller financing available. So you could have,
I saw that. I didn't want to assume it. That's
yeah.
why I asked about it.
In the way that you asked, I always, kind of said this to you last time of what are their ideal terms? What are they thinking? Because if you had a conversation enough to put seller financing in the listing, y'all have talked about terms in some way or another.
That's a good point.
And
Yeah, you're right.
if she doesn't know, the realtor knows, right? And not that you would be in any waste of time by being on the phone with her further, but that's the data that we need, right? What was the conversation
Right.
around financing? Because nobody just says, "Give me terms," and we'll figure it out. Everybody has ideal terms if they say that they're open to it.
You're right. I missed that. Okay. What are the terms?
So that from that entire call, that's the only thing. Okay, great. I see that you guys are open seller finance. What was that conversation like?
Right. Give me
What
1 second.
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. Yeah, just asking literally verbatim, what are the ideal terms? If you guys grab this right now, what terms are you gonna shoot us? Let them give us the ideal terms. Let the realtor give the ideal terms. Maybe there's a new conversation for them to have. Usually after they see the offer that we put out, they have another conversation either way. But I want to know what the ideal terms are so I don't just shoot them sticker shock.
Makes sense.
All right. Good connection. One down, one done. Where are you on this list? This
We're
was
down to Fanfall.
okay. So West Stella. I got more. We're not gonna run out, but I know some of these may be sold pending the way we were looking.
Just want to save this real quick.
Okay. Good. As always, if you take one of these leads, take it with you.
Mhm. Okay, next.
West Stella Lane. What we got? What we got? What's this? There he is. There he is.
Gotcha.
Michael, how's it
Were
going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. John,
were
you
you guys were you able to hear me okay with a cell phone? I
we
tried
were
to
able to
hold it
hear
up
you.
close.
We were
Was it all
able to
right?
hear you great. We were not able to hear the realtor very well. James, I don't know about you, but I couldn't hear it. I heard her in the beginning of the conversation, didn't hear it towards the end.
Maybe like 40% of what she said.
I'm trying to hold it up close. I'm sorry.
You're good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I think we were able to make that one out.
Uh,
Hey, you know, your headset's probably like intentionally isolating your voice, so it's probably gonna be a little bit tougher to,
oh,
you know.
I never even thought about that. Hello, is this Brian? Yeah, hey, Brian, my name is John. I was giving you a call regarding a property you have for sale over on Stella Lane. Is- I was just checking in here to see if I can get some information about it if you have a second. It looks kind of interesting here. Well, it's for sale for 350. It's a three bed, two bath. Yeah, can you give me some idea as to, kind of what's going on with the property? It looks beautiful. And it says here it needs a little TLC. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, if you want a refresh paint job or refresh appliances, that kind of stuff.
So, would you say mainly cosmetic?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. I don't mind doing that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is the owner still living in the property or is it rented or vacant? His brother's in the property. Okay. Okay. So it is occupied. That's good. So somebody's in there taking care of it. Okay. That's good. Any idea why maybe that they're looking to sell this now? Is there anything time wise I got to be aware of? Like it's not like a foreclosure or something coming up, right? They almost had. Oh wow. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so there's no issue with that. We've got a lot of equity to work with. I like that. Okay. All right, real good. And now that 350 on here, I gotta ask you, what kind of wiggle room might there be underneath that? I know you get that asked all the time, but
And discuss.
so something starting with a three. Is that fair? Okay. Okay. Real good. Real good. And now, in terms of the TLC on here, what kind of rehab? It's just cosmetic. How much do you think it would take to cost in that market? Because you know your market better than I ever will, right? Uh, you know, um, how much do you think it might be as a just a general ballpark on the rehab costs there? Any idea? Okay.
Friendly or modern, I guess. It just depends how much you want to spend. Like I said, it could be a lot. It could be a little. It's hard to tell.
But it's a relatively light rehab. I'm not gutting the place, right? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Kind of style. So,
Oh, he's leaving the country.
say that again.
He's leaving the country? Okay. Well, that's a pretty good motivator, I guess. Uh,
It's not his personal home at the moment.
okay. All right. I got you. I got you. All right. Cool. Cool. Like that. And there's as far as a time frame or a timeline, with the brother living there and probably making the mortgage payment, he's probably not too much on any kind of rush here. Would that be right?
I think it's around 38,000. So I think that's what is left
Okay.
for the house to be paid for. So I'm I don't even think he's charging the brother rent, to be honest with you.
Oh, he's not. Okay. Well, I wouldn't charge my brother either, I don't think. Or maybe I would. It depends on the day. Okay.
That's um, now the guy they did tell me that yesterday they rushed him to the hospital. He had high blood pressure, so things might change
Oh,
as far as timeline.
well, I hope
So
he's okay.
yeah, just like I think that's gonna be a motivator for him to.
I got
He
you.
was, yeah, he was stuck on that number.
Maybe some
And
health issues.
are gonna motivate him to be more willing to work with a number. I
Okay.
was 335 range would be a decent number, somewhere around there. But again, uh, that's really in the realm that I think if you want to upgrade the house, you end up in the 350, 360 range. You also don't want to, invest too much on the property and then be comped out, with the comparables.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. Best property in the neighborhood isn't necessarily a great idea. Second best is always the best idea, right? All right, so yeah, so kind of some basic cosmetic rehab here, not a huge deal. We can work on that. I would have my GC walk the property and give me a lot more details on that. Now, as far as the seller here, though, I mean, given everything he's got going on, he's probably open to terms as well, isn't he? Yeah, something like that. I mean, he doesn't have very much on the mortgage, but maybe he'd be looking to get some regular monthly income that he can depend on instead of paying the taxes on a big bag of cash. I don't know. Okay, so he's pretty firm on cashing out. Okay, all right. Well, that's okay too. That's all right too. I work with all kind of situations here, so that's not a problem. Yeah, yeah. No. No, for sure. All right, cool. Is now, Ryan, is there anything that I haven't asked you about that maybe you think I should know as a potential buyer here? Because we're going to be coming in here, probably all cash from the sound of it. That's what your seller is looking for. Um, so, anything that I haven't asked you about regarding the roof, the HVAC, the foundation, any issues at all? Nice, nice. So, okay, okay.
for houses in that neighborhood once they're fixed up. So
I'm
fix pictures and
right.
make it look modern and nice.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. One of the things that kind of stuck out to me when I was looking at this listing is it's been listed for 42 days. Do you have some other offers that the seller's considering, or have you had much interest? Okay,
That's
okay.
what consider. Anything with a two in front, he won't consider.
You know what? That's really good information. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that with me. I don't want to waste anybody's time here, Brian, and I don't want to insult you or your seller, but what we generally do is we come in and we take care of everything, and it would be a serious LOI, it would be serious EMD, and see what we can make work. But I'll tell you what, let me do some homework on my end here. If there's nothing else that you don't think I need to know about, let me do some homework, get with my money people, and see what makes sense going forward, and hopefully get you an LOI by end of business tomorrow. Does that make sense?
About the seller being at the hospital. So, that might be a motivator, and that might be the scoop that you have versus other people that didn't have that.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, Brian, you're my new best friend. Thank you.
See,
Yes, sir. All right, we'll talk soon.
all right, take care.
You
Talk soon.
bet.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye. That sounded pretty good.
Good call, man. Good call, man.
That's especially with a health issue like that. That's a hell of a motivator. Okay, I'm gonna put that in here. Did you want me to go ahead and do another one or pass it off?
Yeah, we are going to pass the mic over to our good friend James now. James, you're gonna pick up and lead this where John just left off.
Um, I was just looking at this. I'll do the 59th Drive, Glendale, North 59th. Just looked like a decent one.
Oh,
We're
he's
up.
cherry picking. Look at that.
There's honestly like no comps on it. All right.
This is Eddie.
What's up, Eddie? It's James. How's it going, man?
I'm good, James. How are you?
I'm calling on one of your listings. It's 14626 North 59th Drive. Wow, that is a hard address to say. Um,
I'm happy, James.
I'm an investor. Specifically, I do flips. Um,
Okay.
I'm honestly struggling a little bit to get the ARV. I feel like recent sales in this neighborhood have been properties kind of similar to this one that may need a little bit of work to get it up to top condition.
I mean, what are you looking to do? Let's start off there. Because this property has a lot of potential, what you can do with it.
Looking to make it, be like the top, I mean, maybe not the top property, but I want it to be like brand new everything. And now
You said you're looking to keep it as a two and two, is what you're saying.
I would ideally convert the garage or like the little, I guess, porte share, not porte share, but the port into another bedroom. That's kind of where my head's at. Is that where you're thinking?
There, because you have like technically two living spaces in this area. You have the kitchen area, where you could use that as a little living room and dining room, and there's also a back living room. So that back living room, you can always make that a bedroom, or you can always build onto the house because you have a larger lot.
Okay, I see. That's
So
actually,
it just depends what you're doing. If you realistically wanted to make this a 4 to 3, you could.
yeah,
You easily could because you have a lot of backyard space.
it's true. So, if I mean, it sounds like you've thought about this before. What would you say it's going to cost to get there?
I'm not sure. It depends on your contractors, to be honest.
Fair enough. So, if I got it to a 4-3 or even a 4-2, just added two bedrooms and relisted it with you, what do you think you'd list it at?
Um, I'm not on my computer, so I can't really run comps. I'd probably somewhere 450 or above.
Okay,
450 or
450
above,
or above.
probably.
Okay.
Obviously, I gotta run the comps. I'm not on my computer. I haven't like ran the comps in about a week or 2 weeks. I'm not sure about the market in that area.
Yeah, no worries. I can't imagine it's probably too changed since in the last 2 weeks. Okay, that makes it a bit more promising. I was struggling to find that number, honestly, but maybe I was kind of looking in the wrong direction or just the wrong comps. So that's helpful. Um, okay, 305. I think we're if ARV truly is 450, we're somewhat close. I think I would have to be a little under 305. Is there any room to work there?
I mean, what I would say, send me your best offer. Send me your best offer. I'll present it to the seller. You never know what they're going to say.
Okay. Do you guys counter every time you receive an offer or some go unanswered?
Some go and answer if the offer is unrealistic.
Yeah, if I offered 100 grand, I would hope you wouldn't respond. But um
I
okay,
mean, I'll be honest with you. I've had offers at 240, 250. They're not entertaining those offers.
not even close.
I mean, all I can say there's some flexibility, but every offer that came at 240 or 250 has been rejected. So you can be the judge of that.
Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, do you think it's even worth presenting like 260?
2.6. I mean, depends. Are you paying closing costs, or are you asking for any other types of incentives or concessions? Are you going to have an agent represent you, or are you going to be unrepresented?
We'd be coming unrepresented. We can pay
Okay.
closing costs. So that's
So,
probably a little helpful.
so 260. What's the closing date like?
Do probably can do 2 weeks, but probably three just to be safe.
So by the end of the month.
I would say by the end of the month or maybe beginning of the first week of next month.
If they would consider 260, they'd probably want to close beginning of this month. The
Okay.
reason is because if we close September, if we go to September, they would have to pay September's mortgage.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I think we can. I mean, we can make it. We've got what, 17 days? Oh wait, no, 18 days. Okay, we can work with that. I'm going to confirm that that's a realistic number for us to offer. Get back to you. Can you send me? I'll send you my contact information. Is this the best number to text you on? I'm calling you.
Yeah, I'll send you my email right now.
Okay. And then I can just send that offer over, assuming that it all makes sense. But I mean, if I can confirm the 450 ARV, we're good to go.
Okay.
All right, man.
Okay. Just
I'll be in
yeah,
touch.
yeah, just send me your best offer. I'll text you my email once we get off the call.
All right. Thanks, man. Bye.
Bye.
That was an interesting guy.
He's just a lucky bastard.
I don't think it's actually worth 450. I was already looking at it.
It's so funny, James. It's so funny. It's so great, man. It's like he just walked into the close. It's as if he just walks you into this. He just said, "No, these are the numbers that he's not okay with." But hey, maybe this number.
Dude,
You,
you just gotta be like nice. You just be nice to them. They open up.
it's just so funny. It's just so funny, man. That's
I don't think the ARV is 450 though.
I
But
don't think
if it is, you're gonna have to put at least probably 100 grand into it, and then it's still tough to make work.
I don't think it's 450, but asking for a CMA. He said he hasn't pulled comps in a while. Maybe he's got some comps given the like scarcity of that neighborhood or the scarcity of sales in that neighborhood that would help to prove at least a higher ARV. Um,
I mean, I could see it. There was a 3-2 that sold for like 390, so or 395. So like, you know, if you added two bedrooms and a bathroom, like he's saying, I could see it.
right. Extension because it's a bigger lot. Okay. Okay. My job in this post to justify a higher, is to justify that goal, justify that price. So, um,
Yeah, we'll see. I think you'd have to, I think you'd have to really sell him on that. Because
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what the estimated cost in this area is going to be to add two bedrooms and a bathroom and then also renovate the rest of the house. I mean, I'm guessing like a decent amount over 100 grand.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if the extension makes sense. Playing with the floor plan, maybe,
I
but
mean, I think turning the garage into like a bedroom and a bathroom would probably make sense.
yeah,
And make it a 3-3 and call it a day, or just leave it 3-2 and make it a nice bedroom. And then it's probably worth around 400. And then I don't know. I don't think that leaves enough room for profit. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's my weakness is I'm not as in tune with the rehab costs as I need to be.
it's like your gauge. You could be within 20 to 25,000 truly, and we're still gonna have a GC walk it.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you're gonna have your thoughts and your general like, hey, it should cost around this much, and then what are the actual bill costs when we send a local GC?
Yeah.
So we just need the equation to make sense first. But overall, good connection. Draft what you need to for that offer because I want them to accept the number that he just told you that they probably will accept. We'll do that first thing first. Get that and see if they actually accept what he say 260. Whatever their actual number is. Yeah, you can even start at 257, 258.
I'll just call it 255 and hope he counters.
Yeah, let exactly anchor down.
Follow up in a week when when they don't counter, or like a couple days if they don't counter, I guess. Um, so this intake form, is that what you want us to use or the one that previously?
On cash offers, I still want you to use the one we've been using.
Okay.
That's just mine.
Oh, that's just yours. Okay. Got it.
Go ahead, James. You can share your screen for your workflow. Mike, you good out here, man? No, I saw you in here. We're
Yeah, yeah, I'm tuned in, brother. I'm listening.
good deal, bro. Good deal.
So,
One sec. Let me get the right
and
screen.
where I'm sorry, but where are these like are these investments that you guys have like pre-analyzed and like have already been debriefing and stuff?
Everything you've seen is live. Everything you've seen is
Live. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I looked at
okay,
it for
yes,
a couple
sir.
minutes.
Oh wow, okay. And then you're just trying to see, okay, what's the best way to take this and assess it to the direction that we can be most profitable. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
seeing
sir.
what the options are.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Sounds good. And I really did like how you said to improve to add bedrooms and add baths to I know that's a golden key in my book in my head of okay to see a 3 bed 2 bath or to see a 2 bed 1 bath and to add that square footing in that square space to unlock more of the ARV and then the funding so it'll be more profitable.
It's
yeah,
sometimes it's not even about whether or not we can play with more square footage. It's just, hey, all of the 3 2s in this neighborhood cost more, right? All of the 4 2s in this neighborhood cost more. Whatever it is, sometimes that family style home and whatever the layout is for that neighborhood may be where the forced depreciation is. Part of the reason he asked you, do you plan on keeping the layout the same?
Oh
yeah.
wow, so you might not even have to add square footage or any.
No, if I have if I
Mhm.
have one bedroom that's kind of made poorly and one bathroom, I can jack and jill the bathroom and put another bedroom on the side. Now I have 2 bedrooms and what looks like, access to 2 bathrooms is just one jack and jill bathroom you can access from both sides. Well, that on paper looks a lot better when the appraiser comes in and we'll shoot the value up because I also made a home for a family, not just, a starter home.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Uh,
so having like a more modern, sometimes a more modern blueprint and layout can still do the same thing as adding.
Precisely.
Okay.
James,
uh,
what you got, brother?
this next one's on, it's already pending, but I'm still gonna call it.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, see if the realtor has anything else. John, James, I would like you guys from now on to start asking about pocket listings. All right. You are both well versed on the phone now. All right.
pocket listings, like their other
Pocket
listings.
listings. All right. The structure of that conversation, do you have anything you could say in your pocket, goddammit, no matter how you structure it, do you have anything that may not be on market yet that you plan on listing soon that I can take a look at? However the hell you structure that sentence, I don't care. But start to ask them, do they have anything that they do not have listed, that they're hiding in their back pocket, that somewhere that you have not, that isn't with your brokerage, however the hell you want to put it. But do you have something else that's behind the showroom wall? All right. That's what I want to know. And that may be your best value deal out of all the shit that we have on MLS and all the things that we see. You may get your best deal on that deal because it's practically doing a wholesale JV deal with an agent who's already built a relationship with the seller. All right. So in your calls, when you're done conversing about this property, right before you get off, not what else do you work on, but do you have anything else that you've been working on that is not listed or that is going to be listed soon, right? Because the idea is that, hey, let me put a goddamn offer out before it touches the market. And then as a relationship development, hey, let's make a habit out of before shit touches the market. Can I get a look at it first? Right? Progress. Progress. On every agent that makes sense to do that with.
Yeah, it makes sense. This one initially does not look great. Okay. All right. Give it a try.
Hi, you've reached Brandy. Sorry I can't take your call at the moment. Please leave me your name and number, and I'll get back to you just as quick as I can. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Brandy, it's James. Got great news for you. If your property that's under contract at 18047 West Via del Sol, that's quite the address again, falls through, let me know. I'm going to send you my contact information, and I'd love to have a discussion. Great. What is up with all these names? I can't even believe it.
Yeah, hey, you're getting the tongue twister for addresses, yeah. The first one was all numbers.
Yeah, it's insane. All right. What's the next one? Feel like oh, that one's sold. Huh. Do you happen to know what that one was priced at? The 4611 West Monte Cristo sold for 565.
No, but this is a good fucking deal when I first looked at it. Call the agent on this one. Call the
Well, it's
agent.
already sold.
Just still ask if they have anything else.
All right.
Run the clock of this conversation.
The agent's not listed. Just kidding. There it is. I don't really need it. Screen's blank, so no worries. I'm looking at it.
Hi, this is Zach.
Hey, Zach. This is
Hi,
James. How's it going, man?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm calling on your listing at 4611 West Monte Cristo. I know it already
hmm
sold,
hmm
um, but I was looking at this a couple weeks ago and it looked like a great deal. I was wondering if you had anything else like this.
Oh, no, I don't.
Dang it. Okay, no worries.
Sorry about it.
If you have anything that's similar to this, so I'm an investor, I do flips. That is what I'm looking for, and would love to kind of have you as a resource. And if any properties that like this come up, anything off market or on market, I'm happy to take a look and maybe buy it from you.
Cool. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll keep your info. If you don't mind, you could send me a text with your James and your last name, and I'll
Yeah,
save you my phone.
I'll do that. Thanks, man. Take care, Zach.
Right on. You too. Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh,
Easy chat. Easy chat. And then slip in there. Do you have anything else coming up?
I mean, I think you would have said something, but I would hope you would say something.
It's a sometimes they will, a lot of times they won't. It is something you definitely like. You have to ask where they're going to at because right now, all the agents that you call more than likely already have a list of investors that they're passing those deals to, that they're passing flips to first. All right.
Yeah, it's
Whether
fair.
those guys contact them back or not, or they're good friends, however that works, we don't know that, but we definitely do know that they're it's not their first deal. So they got some guys that they're connecting with. So ask so that you jump the front of the line.
Yeah, that's fair. Write this guy's number down one sec. You can y'all can go on ahead. I'm gonna have to leave here shortly for dinner. What time zone are you guys in?
Eastern, man, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a hard stop at 6:30. Because I do have one more meeting to do tonight. So we can run through this multifamily jazz, and then we can run it. Who's John? Is this you still sharing Michigan?
Yeah, I think it is.
You muted John if you said something.
You-
No, where am I going? I don't know if it just moved it or what, but definitely just. This is a time out market 17 days.
I
My
don't
breath.
I don't know how to unshare, guys. I'm sorry.
Can you see my screen right now? Or does it show that you're still sharing yours?
I think
Uh,
it still shows
From
mine.
Brian Wagner.
Yep. Yep. Charming office buildings. What I thought. Not my bad. We're gonna go strictly multifamily because I'm not looking for fucking commercial stuff. I think I'm gonna call that first one. First one. You win tall. That's the hood. East Colorado Springs portfolio for 3.75 multifamily properties. 4 units. No. I think I'm gonna call that first. Willie Holiday. Okay. So just the same way that we do the goddamn single family calls, not much changes in the beginning because we're gonna have to underwrite it anyway.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Oh, really?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you can hang up.
Willie, how's it going, brother? This is Malachi calling on 311 South Murray Boulevard over here in Colorado Springs. If you can give me a call back at 832-461-7609, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Keep it moving. And I like this one. Clemson. Looks like it's like a decent amount of units. Here we go. We're gonna make it smaller. 23. 23. My friend Doug. 2 million is crazy though, I'll tell you, I'm thinking. inside of this, but it looked like a goddamn Taj Mahal for like $2 million. No, they're just regular. Actually, looks like a hotel that they turned into a. All right, to investigating we go. No, where is it? Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hi, you've reached Doug McNichol, broker at MRG Realty Partners.
Makes sense. Doug's the broker. And then hopefully Zachary knows what that is.
Hi.
Hi, Malachi calling on 1726 Clemson Drive. That's what you're asking for. Man, that is a horrible robot. 640 in the center of the hood for 4 units. I don't think so. Hey, look, there you go, Zachary. Call him back. Zachary, how's it going?
Right.
Good. This is Malachi. Your robot was on the fritz, man.
What's that?
I said your robot was on the fritz, man. I was calling on 1726 Clemson.
Uh, how can I help you?
Yeah, I mean, well, you guys are listed for 1.9. I mean, one, you can help me on pricing, brother. How much? What can we do? 1.9 is, I mean, it's good. 23 units though. Um, what have you guys got room wise on 1.9 currently? Oh, oh.
Wasn't right out around this price and that price to sell.
You guys got anything else in the toolbox? Anything coming up?
You, what are you looking for? I have like 5 listings right now.
I'm looking for multiple units and multiple bags of cash currently. That's what I would like out of Colorado Springs.
A 14 unit in Manitou Springs.
Yeah, it's just down the road.
Manitou Springs, and then I have a 6 unit in Manitou, and I have a 4 unit in Manitou, and then I have a 4 unit on University Drive, in like kind of southeast Colorado Springs.
Closer to UCCS or
South.
Further south?
Okay. Yeah, southeast of downtown.
Okay, okay. You got anybody that'll play the seller finance game? And that's just
These deals right now that I have would work for that.
good deal.
Yeah, so I have a mixed use listing up on West Colbert in Denver. It's a portfolio. 3 buildings.
3 buildings. How many units on that one?
So it's it's office. It's 2 office buildings, but they're kind of like office type suite,
Right.
And they have doors that can connect them. So it's hard to say like how many actual units there are because some of the tenants are renting out multiple units, because they just open up their offices. So they're all connected by doors that the owners block off and create bigger office space, or let people grow into office space.
Yeah.
As they need to. So
Do you got value add room on this stuff in Manitou? Like anything that needs renovating?
They have it listed quite a bit higher than what they would take for it. It's listed 1.4 million.
Okay.
But it's a great location. There's some room in there. I think if you went in there and you know, you did some light renos, you could pull money.
Good deal. Good deal. That's what I want to hear, man. Okay, let me I can definitely take a look at your profile and see what you got there.
Okay. Valentine, what was your last name?
Bless. BLESS, sir.
So, all right. Well, yeah, is this your cell phone number?
Yeah, yeah, that's the best way to reach me, man.
Okay, are you in Denver? Or?
No, no, I'm a Texas kid, but I Colorado Springs is where I own the other set of property that I have. Yes. We just one goddamn car wash that I should get rid of, and a couple of duplexes close to Denver. Yeah.
Great. Well, I have some property pages, so I can just text those number.
Yeah, yeah. Let me know what you got.
Okay, I'll send them off to you right now.
Thanks, Zachary. Talk soon, man.
All right.
Bye. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. This was Willie. You didn't answer the goddamn phone earlier. You really do. Um, he really just gave. It's not like he didn't have this stuff listed, but he was willing enough to tell me the other listings that he has. Um, he has two good listings. He's got this one and the other one. 32 units. This is one I care about. Talk about this one.
Pro forma cap rate's nice.
Right on. Yeah, this is the deal. Parking and everything. This is a goddamn deal. Parking and everything. Like the inside of these could be complete ass cheeks. I would still live. It's not great. This it's all things that need to be renovated. Even the ones that he was talking about in Manitou Springs. All of the things that are in the southern part of Colorado Springs could use some love. Let's just say that. That's why I always say that this is the hood. It's not really the hood, but if you were in this area and then you drove down to this area, you would see the disparity. It's just everything. It's visible. It's visible from the street. Um, Uinta, two quadplexes for one. Pete Wagner. I've had a conversation with Lee before. Cap rate, 8 units total. Y'all gotta listen to this class B. Okay. Okay. Yeah. They've been listed for 407 days. Fuck. Yep, he just sent me the listing. That one is nice. All right. I'm gonna make this the last call and we gotta wrap. See if I can get a hold of this and get it in. So I can't do much.
I have reached Lee Wagner with Fishman and Wakefield. I'm unable to come to the phone right now.
Christian and Wakefield. Oh. James. Ben, how's it going, brother?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good, good. I'm calling Ben because you got 2625 East Uinta. And I mean, if you guys were listed any longer, I would wonder what you're gonna do with it. I mean, you guys have probably had every offer in the world by now.
Yeah, I gotta jump into a meeting here at 4:30, but call Lee Wagner on that one.
I did just call Lee. I'll give him a shot. I'll give him a shot back. Run your meeting, and let's hopefully Lee answers on this one.
Okay.
Good day. Thanks, Ben. Got into a meeting at 4:32. All right, Lee, he said call you back. Pick up your goddamn phone. He's the specialist. So 55 million. Is that?
Hi, Rich Lee Wagner with Cushman and Wakefield. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. Please leave your name, number, and a quick message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Hey Lee, this is Malachi. I'm giving you a call on this property. Got New Wintaw, two quadplexes, 2625 East. You can give me a call back, 832-461-7609. I really appreciate it. Thanks. All right, all right, all right, all right. Good deal, guys. I'm gonna wrap from there. And my screen stop from there. Now.